Happy Hours.
Seal like they're bursting free. Mystery beer in their hands, what could it be? Comedy flow like a river, jokes ain't subtle. Happy Hours podcast, fiercely in the huddle. Happy Hours rolling wild, no end in sight. Comedy and beer under the spotlight. Mark and Rachel making troubles disappear. In this rocky haven, raise another beer. Happy Hours.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Happy Hour with Mark and Rachel.
Welcome. And
You found us. Happy Hours. Sorry.
we are
I
back
said it wrong.
again on 9/20/24. So
It's been a week. Mark's been sick. So
I
if
have
he
been.
starts coughing a lot, he's had pneumonia.
I did.
He still has pneumonia. He's just getting a little better.
2 weeks ago on a Friday, this is
Right.
when the whole thing started. And
Right.
I basically felt like my back was hurting me.
You went downhill.
And
like
I
every
had a
day.
headache.
Yeah.
And then I developed the next day that I don't think on that show, I don't think I coughed or anything at all.
You
But
were still functional. You
Yeah,
just,
it's functional.
You just complained like you just weren't
just
feeling
every
all-
day it
yeah,
got a little worse. And then I developed this dry cough, which
like
I
a week
still
ago,
have.
right?
Yeah, it's been over a week. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been because last Friday I had the dry cough when I was on the
Mm-hmm.
show, and I had it during the week. I think even up to that Monday,
Right.
and of course I didn't go and do anything about it. I just thought it was kind of bronchial or whatever it was.
Yeah, which we did assume it was just that.
But yeah,
Then it progressed.
progressed and got worse.
Mm-hmm.
And over our trip and on the way back, I was like,
You did fine while we were in Havasu, though, for the
I think,
most part.
yeah, I think what happened was
After that, it just exploded.
Yeah, I think what happened was because of the trip and all that
baby.
time walking and being
Yeah.
out inside and
We did a lot of walking.
partying too hard.
And we walked. We
all
walked
that.
from our hotel room across the bridge, up the stairs across the bridge, and down to the bar area. And we were
We
were
did.
walking, and I was actually
had
walking
fun.
faster than Mark, and he kept going, God, I can't keep up with you. Are you in a hurry? I'm like, no, I'm just walking normal. Well, he was
I'm usually walking
walking
faster than her,
slower, because his metabolism usually is really fast, and I have to keep up with him.
and I couldn't breathe. I was like,
And I didn't think I was walking
Yeah.
too fast. I was in my normal.
I couldn't get a whole bunch of air in.
know.
So it's getting better. I actually went out. I mean, this whole week,
Not
week.
worked. He's been home.
I've been home, and when I don't work, I don't make money because
Right.
I'm self-employed.
And
so.
you don't like to sit still.
I
Except
hated it.
But you were sick, so you kind of had to.
Yeah. Well, actually, at the beginning of the week
You had to.
and all the way to about, I would say yesterday, I started feeling a little bit better. Thursday, and but before that, I was kind of like, just.
I mean-
I'd rather just lay there. My hair even hurt. Like today, it finally.
You said today was finally a day that it doesn't really hurt.
No, I woke up this morning. My scalp isn't sore anymore. My hair's not
It's only
hurting.
been
I'm like,
2
oh,
weeks,
good.
but that's weird.
But you got to get on antibiotics. So
Right. So that was luckily I have a friend who had a stock bottle from Rocky Point. When you
Yeah.
guys live out here close to the border,
Mexico.
you go to Mexico.
that sounds weird, huh?
You get your pharmaceuticals for next to nothing. You
Yep.
can get a bottle, 100 tablets of like generic
You
amoxicillin.
can, and you don't
Right.
even have to have a prescription.
Nope, you just go and say, I need 100 of your amoxicillins or penicillins or whatever illins you want. And it's a stock bottle. It lasts like 2 years.
Yep.
And really, my friend's like, she's texting me. She's like, is Mark allergic to? And I'm like, no.
And that's
She's like,
the
"Well,
best stuff for me.
I can give you 20 of my thing. I'm like, oh, what do you
I
call
mean,
it? She's
it gives me diarrhea at the beginning. but
What's the name of your friend? She's my junkie, my bookie, my hooky,
she does everything for
I
you.
don't know. She
Yeah.
she set me up with some drugs for Mark, and so she
Yeah.
made the drop off. I'm like, okay, go
She
over there,
did
and
a
drop
drop
it
off and-
she rang the doorbell or whatever, or she
No,
texted
she just left
me.
it out front.
That's right. She texted me with, and she
Went
sent
out there.
you
There was a little
note that she-
baggie of pills.
It was, and she's like,
It
I
was
hope
awesome.
you feel better.
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet? Thanks, Loretta.
Yeah, that was sweet of her.
So Rocky Point is good for drugs.
Yeah. Well, anything over the
Yeah.
border. I mean,
Prescription
look,
drugs, I should
Rachel's
say.
parents go there to get their teeth worked on, their dental work, because
Everybody I know
it's
goes there.
so much cheaper.
You go
than-
to that little Mexican town, Abogandos or whatever it's called.
You can go
Abogados.
anywhere across the border. You can go to Nogales if you live down in
Right.
Tucson area and do the same thing.
My point
Yeah.
is, it's like right on the other side of the border. are all these dentists and plastic surgeons, whatever you want. For,
Plastic
like,
surgeons. I don't know about
there's
that.
just a lot of weird
Okay.
stuff you can get done. Yes.
I suppose.
I've heard stories. But it's relatively cheap. I think you just pay cash, but instead of, getting a crown for $1,500 out here on your
Like,
tooth,
it's like
you pay
$500.
$200, $300,
yeah.
maybe $500 for two. It's a twofer.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just cheaper.
But so they go down there
so
and
are
they
pills.
and they get all their dental work done in one
Right.
day,
My parents, my sister,
and then
my
they
nurse
come back.
practitioner at my work, she does that too.
So that's hey, there's a lot of people do.
She took her husband and her kids, like one of my nurse practitioners, across the border to go. They all had a day, not a spa
dental day?
a dental day.
Ah.
A couple of them had root canals, some had
Oh,
some
God.
teeth pulled, some have some like they all did a dentist thing for the whole day. That's what they did.
That sounds like a
Good
lot
time.
of fun.
So, anyways, my
that was
point
great.
is my friend hooked me up. I'll just call her my hookie. She hooked me up with some pills from across the border.
And then of course, and I
helped.
haven't been able to go into the dentist yet because I've been coughing too hard,
Right.
and stuff. So
And you gotta go, let's go to Mexico and get that tooth fixed, baby.
I'm not driving way down
Yeah, I
there for
don't wanna
that. I mean,
drive
this ain't
all the
gonna
way
cost that much. But a filling popped out, so I was flossing,
Right.
pop
Goes the
the filling, and then so that was another thing. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I can't do anything right this
No, just shh.
last couple weeks.
It's okay, babe.
Shh,
You
settle
can't
down,
work out
settle
or
down.
nothing either. Look.
I know, and
Oh,
I
poor
couldn't
Mark is
work out.
flabby.
Mark got flabby over the
Flabby,
2 weeks.
oh.
I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. It
You
drives
can't
me
exert
crazy.
your body when you have pneumonia because every
No.
little thing you do that causes a breath like that, he starts coughing.
Oh man,
Yeah.
so it's
anyways.
it's doing pretty good right now. If I do cough, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we apologize. No, I
'cause-
don't. Mark does. I don't care.
We wanted to talk about our trip to Lake Havasu because
I've never been there, you guys. It was amazing. I loved it.
you're yawning.
Oh, because you're talking a lot. Okay, see, Mark's
was-
home by himself all week. I'm at work. He has no one to talk to but the cat. So he talks to her just a little bit.
Yeah.
But then when I come home, he's like, oh, hey, blah, 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 when we're talking. And then he's like,
I start
like-
coughing
I'm like, "Shh,
and
don't
yawning
talk."
and all that stuff. Anyway, so
Today, he's talking.
so Lake Havasu.
Yep, Arizona.
We went up there for my birthday, but it was also because we wanted to go to a brewery there.
Yeah.
And I wanted Rachel to see the London Bridge.
I've never seen the London Bridge. The bridge that was over the river. How you say it?
Thames?
T-H-A-M.
Is it
Thames.
Thames?
Thames.
And in London, yeah.
But London Bridge is falling down. It was sinking into the mud.
That was
and
the
they
one that was
disassembled it.
sinking into the mud,
Right.
and they
the nursery
disassembled
rhyme was
it.
supposedly
A
erected from
businessman bought it.
Right.
The fable about the whole thing is that he thought he bought the big huge bridge out there. That's not really true. He
Brought
knew
a
that
London
he didn't.
Bridge.
He bought a London Bridge.
And
Yes,
it is the one where they actually coined the nursery rhyme. London Bridge is falling down.
Yeah.
And it said,
Yep.
took it out by bricks and stones. Anyways, I
And
found it
he did
fabulous.
it.
Okay, so
from
you guys,
68 to 71.
Yeah, it spanned
Yeah.
a few years. We were in the visitor center. I'm just giving you a little history thing. Visitor center, and they
We got a whole video about this, by the
yeah,
way.
you should watch it.
It's called Mark and Rachel Go to Lake
fascinating.
Havasu if you want to see it.
There's a whole on the wall. There's this big old picture, a map, like a map, and you can see
It's
the
neat.
bricks, and they're all numbered like X31, X32, X33, and then B32. Like
They
a
disassembled
puzzle,
that whole
piece
bridge.
by piece, and then
And they're
assembled
big.
it back.
They're big, like what would
Granite.
what would they say, like 10 tons?
Oh, they're
and
huge
just,
ass stones.
I mean, just
Some
gigantic.
of them are as long as we
Yeah.
walked under them, and they stretched the whole.
Right.
I don't know. They bought it for
But
like
it's
$2 million
granite
back in the
stones.
whatever day it was.
And they disassembled the
2.something
whole
million.
thing, brought it over
One by
here.
one.
They built
Right.
they built a structure for it, like a hollow structure that they actually
Mm-hmm.
put the bridge stones around so they can actually walk through and do
yeah.
maintenance and stuff on the bridge.
So people can go inside of it.
Yeah, they can go
Well,
inside.
when we were walking up the stairs, there was that landing, and there was a door that went into the bridge, and then
I
it kept
didn't
going.
see that.
I did. We passed
Oh.
it, and then it went up to the top, and I'm like going, that's
That's
probably
one of
one
their
of those
maintenance
secret
bridges,
ones,
yeah.
like at the Hoover Dam. We've
Yeah.
watched those documentaries where people go in the Hoover Dam, and there is lots of levels inside the dam.
Yeah.
Same with the bridge.
So I was born in '66. This bridge was erected in 68 to
71.
71.
Was completed. Mhm.
Yeah, and so he started the project in the early '60s, before
Right.
I was born. I
But
think
the bridge,
'63.
the bridge was historically in use in London in the late 1800s.
Yeah,
So
And
it's
it was-
got history. That
Yeah.
touched my soul. I'm walking across it, and you guys, I touch everything.
Yeah.
I feel the vibes. I just love it.
It was a beautiful
it
day.
was euphoric for me
It was
to
such a
be
beautiful
there, and I
day,
just
too.
loved it, and it was gorgeous.
And so then we did that and
Euphoria.
walked
Love
around the bridge, and then we went down.
magical.
It's a waterway that they
like a channel.
the channel, they call it the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Where the boats
The
come in and
no-wake
out,
zone.
the no-wake zone, and,
it
and there's shops,
Connects the big lake. Havasu.
partying places all over around there.
Big Lake Havasu on
Yeah.
this side, Upper Lake and Lower Lake in the channel. So we didn't really go either way. We were in the middle.
We just stayed along the channel and
Where
watched
the beer
people.
was. Yeah.
Well, we watched people for a while and sat on a park bench and
Boats. Oh my God. The boats, some of them were so big and
Crazy.
fancy. Not like
Yeah.
no houseboats or anything that I could see, but they were big.
I was probably
long
out on the lake.
motor
Yeah.
boats that are big and like purple and orange and green and like just neon colors and big. man.
Beautiful. Okay.
Beautiful.
So-
I loved it.
so
It's beautiful.
We went from there and we walked back up
Yeah.
up across the bridge. No, under the bridge and around the other side.
Oh, yeah.
And up to what was it called?
The Barley Brothers.
Barley
We
Brothers
went to
Brewing
the
Company.
Company,
Yeah.
which we looked online. They had a really good menu and a pretty good beer selection. We're like, color me there.
Yeah,
So we went there.
their beer was
So good.
fantastic. It was
I
such good beer.
loved it. Loved it.
I don't think I've ever had their beer before.
Me either. As our voice goes really high.
I don't think I ever had.
I don't know.
But so
good.
that was good. They give you this big flight, okay? And when I say flight, I mean it's a big flight.
Hey,
It's
did
not
you
one-
recognize the flight little mugs that we had?
Oh, the little no, what were they?
Well, they were tall and skinny with little handles, but we had them at the Oak Creek Brewing
Uh-huh. Oh,
Company
they
when
had
we
them
were
there
in
too?
Sedona. That's the same shot glasses we had there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
recognized them. I should have said something.
Oh.
But the flight board was different. But they had 6 of 4, so
Oh,
we had 24.
okay, that was
so
good.
good.
And yeah, so we had those, and of course we picked our favorite out of those and had a 16 ouncer of something.
Couple of them.
So those were good. Yeah, those were delicious.
And we watched people for a while, and we
And ate
stumbled
some-
back to our restaurant, our hotel.
No, we ate some really good food there. Delicious food. Ooh,
I
their
would
mushroom
recommend-
caps were so good. Man, those were good.
Gorgonzola stuffed something cheese mushrooms. It was good. It goes good with
And-
beer, guys.
And we went back to the quality and sweets. There's just quality and sweets.
Hey,
What
why
else
we
was it?
before we talk about that, you want to do like I'm getting thirsty for a mystery beer or something.
Really? What happened here?
Then we can keep talking.
I don't know why it's saying that. Okay.
Hmm?
It said something. It said it's doing a volume control.
You're clapping,
Yeah, but
and
it's
I don't know why.
oh because it's setting a volume control. It's like you can only and I was like, since when did it start doing that?
Oh, they're
Must have had an update. Okay, well, anyway, but we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. I'll just go ahead and
let's
do
break for mystery
mystery
beer.
beer for Rachel's sake.
please.
She just can't handle talking all about this. Won't you join us? She just wants to keep that buzzer going.
Well, I was gonna have some more. My little cup is empty.
So we'll talk about the quality and sweets here. Closing thoughts, because we got enough of other things to
Oh,
do.
I don't. It doesn't have to be a closing thought. I want to talk some more about it
We will.
but I want to try some mystery beer first.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't want to bore everybody with our trip yet.
No, we can talk about the rest of it in a little bit.
Excuse me.
Anyway, the whole time there was a
It was
fun,
awesome. I had a
fun
great
time.
time. Hey, we even filmed a beer perspectives in our room.
In our shitty ass room.
You get to see how fancy our
Yeah.
digs were.
Yeah, that was a nice one. What? Stop it. That was a nice one.
And when we say nice,
We meant not so nice.
however, I do have to say it was comfortable. The beds, the linens, all that
Oh.
stuff was fine. Everything else was just like,
The bed was very comfortable. Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so here we go.
Mystery beer.
What do we got?
Okay, let's
This is a very
It's
kind of
orange.
a
Coppery
orange,
orange.
amber, not amber. Is
It's
it amber?
orange. Gold.
There's some floaters
maybe.
in this one.
Oh no, is there floaters? I need
see
my
floaters.
glasses. Oh, where's my
It
glasses?
has like
babe?
little. It must be yeast. Whenever I see those,
I
oh,
have
I wonder if we've
yeast.
had this before.
Babe, I don't
Smells-
want to have yeast.
Smells
Those
almost
are
like
bubbles.
Oh, you know what? Is it chili powder or
What?
something? Smell
Wait.
it. Just smell it. I smell chili or like
Oh, I did get a back note of something strong.
spicy. It smells spicy.
I see bubbles, but there is
All right, here we
something
go.
clinging to my glass. What the fuck? All right, let me
Oh my God.
It's probably a jalapeno something.
I think it's pickle and pepper, pickle and chili.
Ooh, dill.
I taste. It tastes like dill water. You know that stuff that the
It
pickles
was
are
a
in.
spicy pickle beer.
I bet you it is.
Oh my god, and I kind of like it. Oh my lord, give me some more.
At first, I thought it was going to be sweet. That's
This
good.
is a pickle beer, you guys.
Oh, that's
Holy
different.
shitballs! I really enjoy this. This is a spicy hot pickle.
That's what that floater stuff is the
That's
spices in there.
cayenne pepper in there. I say.
And when I smelled it, I couldn't. But that's it. It's
that
and guess who
dill.
it's by? God,
4 Peaks.
that Prairie Artisan Company.
Oh, the Prairie.
Yeah, they're always
Usually
like-
Prairie is sickly sweet. Not this time.
Well, they are always making these weird, funky beers.
Wow, prickly pear.
Spicy Pickle Monster is what it's called.
They're,
Spicy Pickle Monster.
they're really creative
pickled-
when
I
they
picked that
come
out.
to names and stuff.
It's a sour ale with spicy dill pickles, orange, lemon, and lime. Actually, it's kind of good.
It is super good. What
This is only the second one I've had by them that I've liked. The rest of
Really?
them, they suck.
Right.
They're too sweet.
do you think this would actually go good with fried pickles? Probably not. I think you'd be overloaded on
I don't
dill.
know. I like it. It's 5.3 by alcohol by volume.
I bet it would go good with something sweet though.
I really
Sweet
like
and
it.
Spicy, you know.
I'm surprised. Wow. It actually tastes
you
like
show- are
pickle.
you gonna take-
It
are
tastes
you
like
gonna
pickle
show
juice.
them?
I just did.
No, but later you're gonna take a picture and show them
No.
closer because I can't reach that far.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
I'm just telling them about it. It's Prairie Artisan Ales, which is from
Prairie, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, I think. McAllister.
You guys, it's cute.
We know it by now because we've had so many different ones by them.
Can
McAllister.
I tell them something
Is it
cute?
Wait, hang on.
McAllister. It's Oklahoma.
Curbs Brewing Company, McAllister, Oklahoma. Yeah.
The picture, you guys remember back in the 70s, Jaws, the very first Jaws, where the poster for the movie,
Oh, yeah.
the shark was coming up and you see the girl up top swimming, she's so pretty, and then moonlight, and here comes this giant shark underneath. That's what this looks like. It's just like green frog shark, and it's swimming underneath a person in a yellow scuba suit. I don't know. Not a pretty little girl, but it's cute.
Strangely
Love it.
enough,
I really
I could
like
probably drink one or two of these. Easy.
it. Strangely enough, I could too.
I didn't
Maybe just
think it
two.
was.
It's still a sour.
It's but I like sours.
I do
and
too, but after two, I think my palate would be a little like need something else. Palate cleansing. Dude, you won over me, Mark.
I like that.
They call me fish, not you.
Wow.
Babe, you got pneumonia.
That's good.
Stop drinking so fast.
I'm good. Look, I'm almost
kidding.
over it. So, I mean, I'll have this cough for, I'm sure, another week or so. But
Yum, babe, that was really good. I'd give that a
The-
10. I know we're not doing
the-
appraisal on it, but if I did, it'd be a 10.
I actually like the taste of that one. I'm surprised.
If you like pickles, you'll like it.
Yeah, it's very good.
And if you like spice, you would too.
Yeah.
Savannah,
Overall,
you
it's
would
good.
hate it. It's dill.
Oh, she hates dill pickles, yeah.
Justin, you would love it.
And Justin's not listening, so who cares?
You just listen to us.
What am I looking for? Oh, yeah. I'm looking for something on here. All right, so.
What you got, babe?
Interesting facts.
Enlighten us all, please.
Let's read more, shall we?
Yes.
Excuse me.
I'm proud that you haven't been coughing the whole time until
Now,
now.
and once it gets started, sometimes it goes. All right.
Do you want me to read it?
No, I got it.
You sure?
Yeah. Sometimes it just kicks off for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The difference between. What is this? Okay. Household. This is difference between couches and sofas and other fascinating facts about household items. Okay.
The difference between a couch
Yeah.
and a sofa?
Pen caps have holes for safety reasons.
What's a pen cap?
If a pen cap, that covers the pen, like an ink pen.
I'm thinking furniture.
If you've
You
ever
lost me
gotten
at
bored
sofas.
through a study, enough to study the cap of a ballpoint pen, which
No, I have not.
I don't think that's that
Is
big of a
there-
deal.
Is there
But, is there a reason for that? Okay.
a bump? A
You
hole?
may have noticed that, that has a hole in it. The cap part does. This wasn't done to
Excuse
save
me.
the plastic or regulate air pressure. The design was added to prevent people, namely small children, from choking should they ever swallow one. This was done first. So the hole was put in there, I guess, to allow them to breathe.
Still breathe? It's
Man,
still
that's a
tiny
teeny little hole. Yeah.
I don't buy that.
Well, that's what they said. Okay. The color of your
Dave,
bread
that's
bag,
good,
your
but
bread
yeah.
tag has an important meaning.
The bread tag.
Ever wonder why tags used to seal loaves of bread come in different
green or
colors?
red or
Far from arbitrary, the color-coded systems indicate
What?
which day of the week the bread was baked.
Oh,
I did not know
tricky
that.
Bastards, you.
The color system is even alphabetical. Monday is blue, Tuesday is green, Thursday is red, Friday is white, and Saturday is yellow. Traditionally, bread wasn't delivered on Wednesday or Sunday.
Oh my God.
Just so you know.
So if you're there on a Friday and you've got a color of Monday, don't buy it. It's old.
And by the way, couches and sofas aren't the same thing.
Couches and
Though
sofas.
usually used interchangeably, these are technically two different pieces of furniture. And
You put your butt on it, you sit.
well, I'm not sure. Okay, so the couch comes to us from France, namely couchier,
We are
to
from
lie
France.
down, whereas we have Arabic for sofa,
Which you don't lie down.
sofa to thanks to sofa. Its most traditional sense, the sofa would be a wooden bench that comes complete with blankets and cushions.
No,
intended
that's a
for
bench.
sitting. Okay.
A sofa is, to me, is fluffy with pillows. A sofa.
The computer mouse also had a different animal name.
Wait, we weren't done talking about sofas. What about Glad pads? I had a Glad pad. What's that?
I don't know what the fuck that is. It's not on my list.
Okay, sorry.
Whether you think the plural should be mice or mouses, some dictionaries accept
mousepad?
both. There's no denying which animal the ubiquitous
mice pad.
device is named after. Or is there? It turns
all
out
the mouse
the earlier
pads.
versions were named turtles. It does seem more like a turtle, doesn't it? You look at it. I mean, look. That
It's
looks
a
like a turtle.
turtle.
That's a freaking
Change
turtle.
approved. From now on,
I'm calling it
not
my.
a
I'm calling
turtle.
my.
I'm
yeah.
calling it a turtle. It's not a fucking
Move your
mouse.
turtle.
Move your damn turtle, you old fart.
Just wiggle your turtle.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I kind of like that better. Wiggle your
turtle.
turtle.
Yeah.
Just go
What's
wiggle your
the
turtle.
plural of turtle? Turtles. What's the plural of mouse? Mice. It doesn't
Yeah,
make
it's,
sense if
it's,
you have
it's
a
a
room.
named turtle as a gadget's hard protected shell
you have
covers
a
the important
couple
parts within.
mouses
You can even
in
buy
that
ones
mouse.
intentionally shaped like a turtle. That said, the current name is so well known
I
that
want
this
one
name
now.
is the same. The name's is the same in several languages. Many don't
Turtle.
even translate it
Babe, I
into
want a
their
turtle.
own word for mouse.
I want a turtle for Christmas. Not a
Whatever.
real one. I would like a turtle for my mouse, but it has to have lights on it. I
High
like
heels
lights.
were originally for men. Did you know that?
Yeah, probably because
High
they all want to
heels
be tall.
have
Men like to
long
be
been
tall.
a symbol of femininity, but that wasn't always the case. The shoes, which were thought
they're called
to
lifts.
date all the way back to the 10th century, were invented for
lifts.
a practical rather than sartorial reason.
It's not sartorial.
Horseback riding is the reason. Anyone who placed their feet in the stirrups while sitting
yeah,
atop
to
a
click
noble
it.
steed knows that it can be difficult to actually
click
keep
it.
your feet inside of them.
need
And
a
so
clip.
so when you put your feet through the stirrups,
They stick.
that
I
you
get
have
it.
to stop. Yeah, so the extended heel allowed for the more secure fit.
So prostitutes and hookers, they could really ride the fuck out of horses because
So-
they had shoes that could allow that.
Right, Rachel, whatever she said. In addition to the leisure of horseback riding was a crucial element of warfare, meaning that there was a time that with the entire armies rode into battle wearing high heels. Eventually, people realized that this was kind of a footwear was pleasing to the eye, and in the 17th century, high heels became the
Pleasing to
gender-neutral fashion statement, especially among those who wanted to
You
show
know.
off their upper class credentials.
You know, that's why they're called FMPs.
I don't know. Oh yeah.
Fuck me
oh yeah.
pumps.
Okay.
So
The QWERTY keyboard was
that's how
designed to
that's
prevent.
what happened over the years.
The QWERTY keyboard was designed to prevent
QWERTY, the QWERTY?
Yeah, QWERTY was
QWERTY.
designed to prevent typewriter jams. And no, I understand that before accidentally
Jams, so
deleting
what?
a document was the worst thing that could happen to a piece of writing.
QWERTY.
Typewriter jams were feared above all else. A number. Can you imagine like you're typing all of a sudden? You know how like all the things would and they'd get stuck and it's like oh crap. So they designed the
Oh, and you
they
can't uncrap them.
right. So they well no you could but I mean
might lose what you were doing,
you would
though.
have to take it and it would take
Okay.
yeah.
So what's a QWERTY? What's a
So the way
QWERTY
that they
then?
had it laid out, it made it so that those little armatures hitting the paper.
Okay.
For people that don't know how that works, go look about typewriters.
It's a typewriter or just a keyboard in general?
No, they're talking typewriters.
Oh, you said keyboard.
The QWERTY keyboard was designed to prevent typewriter jams.
Typewriter jams.
Yes, that's what I've been saying the whole time. But they developed it because of all those little armatures popping out when you typed the keys. If you had them all in the same
in a row,
alphabetical way, they would jam. They would jam. So somebody named
they're not alphabetical though.
Christopher Latham Scholes worked on several typewriter models beginning in 1867 and eventually settled on the QWERTY design that is still in use today. But it was used to so that all those wouldn't come together at the same time. Because I don't know if you ever remember. Have you ever pressed? When I was a kid, I would do that just to jam it on purpose.
You did that on purpose?
Yeah. I'd take it and I would like my parents' typewriter. I just like punch all the things at once. And then they'd stick out and they get stuck in position.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
You did that on purpose?
Oh, of course I did. I was a kid. I mean, that was it.
I heard something on the radio this morning talking about doing something on purpose. The asshole on the morning show.
I just wanted to see what I would do.
The asshole in the morning show. They were bitching about. Picture this.
Show asshole.
You're going to a game. I think they were talking about baseball because it's baseball season, and you take a chick.
It's football season.
A girl. Well, they were talking about baseball. Something happened last night, the preseasons or something. I don't know. Anyways, my point was they were talking about when you go to this stadium, right, and it's packed.
Could be basketball season too. Wait, that's October, isn't it?
Babe, follow me on this. Okay. The guy was like going. They were making fun of the girls needing like you're in line for so long to get in there, and then you get in there and you're watching the game, and suddenly it's like, I need some chapstick, and they did that voice, and it's in the car, and then he's like, well then fucking go get it. Don't expect me to walk back to Double R parking lot to get your fucking chapstick. So then he's like, he's like, and hey, and then
I got some in my pocket. I always carry it,
and he goes. Put it in your pocket. You got pockets. Put it in your pocket. And she's like, but it makes a bump. I don't want the bump. And he's like, I don't want to bump.
How tight is your jeans?
He's like, I don't fucking want to bump either, too. He's like, so in times where I did have to put it in there, he goes, I purposely would put my finger in the bottom as I'm putting it in my pocket. I would twist it, because he goes, I knew I was twisting it up. It was going to get stuck in the cap. So when she pulled it off, it's all fucked up. He's like, well, it's my pocket, my rules. And then they were talking about that for a while, just how it's like, if you want chapstick, fucking bring it. Don't make me carry it. And I'm like, what a dick. He purposely did that. He's like, yeah. And I did it for other people wanting me to put their chapstick in my pocket. And I'm like, you fucker.
Really?
Yep.
He's not the purse. She has a purse.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Or a backpack. Because when I go places, I don't carry purses. I
put everything in this, please.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to put my chapstick in here.
Yeah.
And so you make the guy, because he's got pockets, and he's like, I purposely put my thumb in there and I twist it as I'm putting it in just to screw it up. And then they want it out and they take it out and they're like, oh my God, it's all stuck. He's like, not my problem.
Not my problem.
Not my problem. And I just thought that was funny. Well, I don't think it's a funny, but it was relevant with what you were just talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
I forgot what that was though.
I don't remember what I was talking about either. I mean, it was kind of funny though.
Oops.
That is funny. I agree. No. It's like,
yeah, carry your own damn chapstick and don't expect me to walk way out to the car to get it.
No, I'm not going back to the car to get it. Fuck that. You're on your own on that one, biatch.
I always ask Mark for chapstick. I always know he has. I'm like, babe, can I have some chapstick?
Because I carry it, and I usually wear like baggy jeans, or I have the cargo shorts on.
Cargo shorts on. Say that 10 times fast.
And we'll try it after drinking a couple beers. Yeah, and then you can shove.
You
can put a lot of stuff in your pockets, and I have all kinds of crap.
It's when we're driving on long car trips where we're sitting there, and all of a sudden I realize,
there was an ice cube.
Oh man, I realize, I'm like, man, I wish I had some chapstick. Mark, do you have any chapstick? Because I'm driving and he's over there. He's like, yeah, I'll get some.
But usually I have my seatbelt on and I'm sitting, so then I have to like maneuver myself to get my hand in my pocket and get the chapstick out, because if your butt leaves the seat, your
I don't wanna be your ass, I said.
Your seatbelt light starts going.
Oh yeah, my
Your
car will
seatbelt.
be like, your passenger is trying to leave the car.
It's like, yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to jump out the window.
I'm
trying to
driving
jump out
too
the
fast. He's trying
That's
to
it,
get
I'm
the fuck
done.
out.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Christopher,
I've had enough
he
of
chose
this.
to jump out of the car. I didn't push him, I swear.
I've had enough of this. I said, and I just jumped out as he was going 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, he did.
Anyway,
No, he didn't.
So I've got
wanted to, but-
Smirnoff orange
Wipe that
vodka.
Smirnoff your face. I always think of that.
Smirnoff orange vodka. Okay, and it's a 2-ounce shot. Whoa, what are you doing?
Hitting
Settle
my
down.
beer
I know,
cup
this is-
into the microphone. Sorry.
This is getting crazy.
I'm sorry, guys.
Smirnoff orange.
Vodka. Yes,
And I'm
okay.
putting 2 ounces in a glass. Okay, in
A shot glass. Okay, so 2 ounces of orange. Okay, yum.
Yeah. And then,
Cute
I
little shot glasses
cut
with
my
our
finger
face
on this.
on it.
There's like a little lip on that bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take raspberry nectarine. Okay.
Ooh, wait. It's a seltzer?
Yeah, it's a seltzer. It's Waterloo
Non-alcoholic.
sparkling water.
Sparkling water.
And it's a raspberry nectarine.
Okay, raspberry.
Now I'm going to go and fill it almost
Raspberry, nectarine, and orange.
probably about, 3-4 ounces.
Ooh, cranberry would be good in this. I wish
And-
you would have had cranberry.
No, I didn't
juice
wanna do
on
that.
this. Damn, that would
And
have been a
then-
good punch.
I didn't want punch. That was not my plan. And then I've got
Oh, yeah.
I've got lemonade.
Oh, that'll work. Lemonade. See, I just needed a fill.
Dur.
Dur, I didn't see it.
This is the sweetener for it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you take it and you stir it.
I'm trying to stir it. Hold on.
And
Yum, it looks like a
Taste it.
lemonade. Looks like Crystal Light
so
lemonade.
it would be raspberry nectarine. Let's call it Raza Nectar Orange
Nectar
Rito.
Razzle Rito. Nectar
don't know.
Razzle Rito.
Let's
Can't
just
even say
call it
You guys,
raspberry.
What do you want us to call it? Put it in the comments.
Let's just do this. I'm gonna call it.
Raspberry or nectarine. Okay, that's right.
I'll tell you if I taste it. Wait.
You know what? It's not carbonated enough. I think it needs more carbonation.
I like it.
It
Ooh,
just tastes like a lemonade kind of
I
raspberry
get the
lemonade.
nectarine in there
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, I do. It tastes.
I'm just gonna call it a.
It's a lemonade-ish. Aid.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Nectarade.
It's gonna be citrus, raspberry
I don't
citrus,
taste citrus. I taste
lemonade, raspberry citrus lemonade
Where's the nectarine?
in there.
I don't know.
I get more orange
It's not
to
my
it. Yeah,
favorite because it.
I like it.
It doesn't taste.
I like it.
I mean, it's not bad. It tastes more like a
I think it's
lemonade
good.
because there's no fizz. I get nothing, which is good. I have a delicate
I mean,
palate.
whatever.
It
I mean,
burns.
I think it's good, and,
It is good.
and I'm not gonna complain like Rachel.
It's actually
She likes to
light
complain.
and refreshing, but there's no fizz to it.
No, well, I mean, because I didn't put a whole. If I would have done the whole thing, then we could have done the squirt of lemonade. But I wanted to use some.
No, I
le-
wanted
lemonade.
the Waterloo.
Okay.
I like that, and
Yeah.
I like the lemonade. It is
And-
good.
Speaking of what the hell she talking about? What is the hell she talking
Do
about?
I have something to talk about? Let me listen.
I know, you better.
Let me listen to this.
hell is she talking about? I don't even know what. She's just rambling in the background.
I think she has something to talk about.
I think I do. Oh yeah,
I really
remember.
like that pickle beer.
Yeah, I did
that's
too.
good. That was pretty good.
All right,
That actually tasted like pickles.
it did spicy pickles at
Mm-hmm.
that. Love me my fried spicy pickles. All
Good
right.
shit.
So I was going through some like just random facts because I'm into like birth signs and
Oh
things
God,
and stuff.
here
You
we
know.
go.
So I stumbled across birth flowers. Do you want to know what your birth flower is, babe, and what does it mean?
My birth flower.
Yes. And mine. I just did ours both. I didn't have enough
I would
time
say
to do all
I would
the kids
say
and
mine's a
everything.
thistle.
Your birth flower, what they mean. You are September. You are an aster. An aster.
I'm an asshole.
I'm an aster.
I mean, I know that.
No.
That doesn't change anything.
The
you
aster in
ass.
question is it's the symbol of wisdom and love, which you are smart and lovey. You're very lovely.
I said I'm wise,
Okay.
but not that wise. I
Symbols
guess.
of okay. So, anyways, the aster is a symbol of wisdom and love, and they are linked to.
Don't
Greek
ever think you're wise
mythology.
because then you're not.
Okay.
All right, what?
They're linked to Greek mythology, and I thought this was cute.
Wait, what
because
is?
the goddess Astraea wept because there weren't enough stars in the sky, and when her tears fell to earth, they turned into star-like flowers that we call asters. We love them for their vibrant purple as they're welcome additions to any fall arrangement. So asters, goddess, what's her face? Cried, no stars, Mark's flower. Also, morning glories, which we've had them before, and they also
That's you, right?
No, that's you. They're also seen as symbols of love. So you have the aster and the morning glory.
So I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah. Okay, and then me. What do I got? Mine's
Silly.
easy. December. Well, first of all, I didn't know about the narcissus.
Oh.
Also known as paper whites, which we always had one
Lilies.
growing out here. No, they're just these little white, really fragrant.
I used to call them.
They're not lilies. They're called paper whites.
I know. I used to
They're
call them paper white
bulbs.
lilies. They're.
I guess you always thought they were. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's called narcissus, and they're winter bulbs, and they hold a deep
They smell good.
significance. Yep, during the holiday season, as many flower lovers force them to
Down your
bloom
throat.
just in time for Christmas. The thin and fragrant blooms often symbolize rebirth and renewal, as well as purity, because they're white and they're beautiful. And
Mm-hmm.
the other one is naturally the holly, because it represents happiness and good fortune.
Holly and
Right.
the ivy.
You know, I'm a Christmas girl. I love me the
I know.
holidays, and
We're gonna kind of
sweaty.
start them early this year a little bit.
let's go put it up when we're done with the show.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah,
Everybody else is. I mean, my sister. She went out
Brenda.
and she did. Okay.
What'd she
sent
say?
pictures.
She called you on your birthday, right?
Yes, she did. Oh, she texted me or something. I don't remember, but
No, she called you. I heard you talking, and she was telling you stuff.
I guess
Anyways, what about it? Putting up shit.
she sent me pictures, and she had pictures of. She had put up
She sent you.
Halloween.
She already did it. I thought she was
Listen.
going to do it. Oh my
No,
god,
she had
Brenda.
put up Halloween, Thanksgiving, and fall, Halloween, and Thanksgiving,
fall,
all the fall
Christmas and
Halloween
fall
stuff, and Christmas all in one. So she has everything up. I don't know if she has her tree up yet.
Oh, I'm sure
but
it
she
is.
has
If
all
she
that.
said she put up
Yeah.
Christmas, I'm sure that damn thing
I was
is
like,
up
what
in
the
her
hell?
kitchen right now.
Although last year
We should put up
did.
our tree. Would it be pretty?
I'm not doing it yet.
No, I'm not. I would like to get
Oh, hell
our,
no.
our pumpkin stuff out when it gets a little cooler after we take the pool down.
Last year we did
Yep.
put the tree up before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because it was a brand new tree, and I just got
Oh,
it
it
delivered
just got delivered that week.
from Amazon. So I
Right.
it was in the afternoon. And
You were
Rachel was-
texting me at work, and you're like,
putting it
here's
up.
the box. And I'm like, oh, don't you want to just open it? And you're like, yep. I'm like, put
I
it
did,
up.
and she got home, and
It got
the
all
tree was up.
tingly.
The
And
tree
it was
was up.
up, and it was so pretty.
Oh, and I
And
got you some new lights for it this year too.
Oh, the chasers came.
Yeah,
I
the tree,
love my
the tree
chasers. Mm-hmm.
has lights on it, the white lights, but
They don't twinkle, or they're just solid.
Rachel
right?
had this.
Right?
Yeah, she had this chaser set that she's had for
Years.
years, and finally just
150
crapped out.
strand. And it
Shit,
had
we had
a,
that for like.
It had a little
15, 20
knob
years.
that you could change it to like twinkle, like
Yeah.
a little slowly, or like flash, or like.
Yeah, do all the
And I
stuff.
love the slow little twinkle, like midnight. Just
The thing is,
happy
you can
little
buy
lights.
trees with all that on it now, but
I don't want to
that's
spend
like
$500 for a tree.
$500-$600. Yeah.
So we spent
So-
$100 on a Black Friday or a whatever.
No, it
was
wasn't.
after.
I spent
It was a
100.
good deal. You
I spent
got for it.
$150 for this beautiful tree that I got from
But it was a
Amazon.
good deal. It was like half price or
Yeah.
something. It was
a
ridiculous.
beautiful tree.
So, anyways, we got it, put it
Yeah.
up, beautiful.
And
Then the chasers went out.
so we're
and
just
Mark had
gonna
to buy more.
add chasers. When they weren't on the tree, Rachel
No, I had
puts them
to
on
add
afterwards.
them.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
the tree
should we
still has
put
good,
it up?
nice
No, I
lights.
don't
Yeah.
want to put
Anyway,
it up. But Brenda put hers up. That's crazy, Brenda.
yeah.
But Brenda is crazy though. I love you though, sis.
She's
Grace,
a nut.
you're not.
She's a nut.
She is a nut.
Anyway, so I got some stupid jokes.
Oh, me too.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I am.
I don't know how good they are. Excuse me.
Can't be any worse than mine.
Let me see which one I want to read first.
Why
I
do you
got
have the exact ones I do? Because I found some.
right.
I was bored.
this one's kind of funny.
Okay, what?
Mother Superior tells two nuns that they have to paint their room without getting any paint on their clothes. One nun
Get
suggests
naked.
to the other one, "Hey, let's take all of our clothes off, fold them up, and
that'd
lock
be
them
me.
lock the door." So they do this and begin painting their room.
Mm-hmm.
Soon they hear a knock at the door, and they ask, "Who is it?" "Blind man." The nuns look at each other, and one nun says, "He's blind, so he can't see." What could it hurt?
He's lying. He's a lying. Who is he? Is he a monk? What is he?
Wait, they let him in,
Okay.
and the blind man walks. The blind man walks in and says, "Hey, nice tits. Where do you want me to hang the blinds?"
Oh, blind man. That's funny.
Get it?
Yeah,
Okay, that
that's
was funny.
cute. That's a funny joke.
I know.
I just have stupid ones.
Hey, nice tits. All right, so
Like I
got-
have one that says a baby calf moseys into a bar and the bartender refused to serve him and he got all mad and he left and he's like, "Fine, I'll just go find some other place." Stupid. I didn't mean to make you laugh.
I know.
I just thought that was cute.
Anyway,
Other case,
how about this one?
baby calf. Calves are babies
Ma-
by definition.
This is funny. I start coughing, so wait, let
sorry.
me take a drink.
Yeah,
Okay.
drink. Me too. You guys go get your libations of choice and join us, okay?
Mahatma Gandhi, okay,
Okay.
often walked barefoot, which produced an impressive set of calluses on his feet.
Impressive.
He also ate very little, making him rather frail, and with his odd diet, he suffered from bad breath. This made him a
Halitosis.
super callous, fragile mystic hexed with halitosis.
Oh my God, I've heard that before. That's crazy. Can you say it again? Say it again, really fast.
Okay.
Make it into a song.
Super callous, fragile mystic hexed with halitosis.
If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Yeah, that's it.
Always sound precocious. You
God,
really have to something about halitosis.
You got me started.
Sorry.
Stop it. Settle down, Mark.
Okay, well, a grasshopper hopped into a bar, and the bartender said, "Hey, you're really famous around here. You're like a celebrity. We have a drink named after you." And he's like, "You got a drink called Steve?"
Oh, I've heard that one.
Yeah, but it was a screwdriver before. I just thought this was cute because it's
Oh.
a grasshopper. I need a drink. Expialitosis.
Oh, we're already 41 minutes. Oh, no, okay.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
One more if I can get through it without
Didn't
coughing.
we watch Mary Poppins
Yes, we did with the kids, and they
recently
loved
with
it.
some of the grandkids
did.
were over and we watched Mary
boys,
Poppins.
yeah.
They
Okay.
loved it, actually.
3 dead men
Oh,
go to
no.
hell
I'm so
at the same
sorry.
time.
Oh, okay.
There was a white man, a Chinese man, and a Mexican man.
Okay.
Satan tells them, excuse me, they can only leave hell if he can't do what they ask. The white man
Wait.
asks for the fastest sports car in the world, and then he goes to hell. The Chinese man asks for the most advanced computer in the world, and he goes to hell. The Mexican man gets a glass soda bottle, farts into it, closes the lid, pokes some holes in it, and asks Satan which hole the fart came out of. After pointing at every hole in the lid, the Mexican turns around and points at his butthole and says, "Nope, this one."
Oh, that's the funniest joke I've ever heard.
Well, there you go.
So just for recap purposes, you said they're all in hell, and to get out, they had to do something the devil
couldn't
couldn't
do. And he
Okay.
couldn't answer the question
So he
correctly.
couldn't
so
give him a computer, and he couldn't give him a sports
No,
car.
no.
The other two people. That's what
No,
I
he
got.
could.
Lost me. Oh, he could. So therefore,
He could
it's
do
like,
whatever he
"Nah,
wanted there."
I can give you a sports car. You're stuck here. Oh, I can give you a computer. You're stuck here. Oh, I don't know what hole that is. I get it now.
he didn't. He said it came out of the bottle.
Yeah,
And the
he
guy
did.
the guy pointed
I know,
out his
I got it.
butthole and said, "No,
I got
it came
that.
out of here."
I was trying to figure out what the car and the computer part was. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry. Anyways, that's all I got too.
Okay.
Well, babe, you were
Closing
coughing, and I
thoughts.
was trying to figure. I was trying to follow you.
Closing thoughts.
I will swallow you.
We've got another
I
couple
follow.
pool days to go. I hope.
It's weird. Yeah, the pool's still up, but we've not been in it because this one's
was-
been sick.
Well, yeah, but when we got back, it was cloudy that whole day.
Right. It was almost
and
better.
windy and cloudy, and it was like, yeah, let's just not go in it.
It's weird.
And
We were driving back from Lake Havasu, and
Mm-hmm.
you actually seemed fine in the car. We didn't know. We were talking about
no,
getting
I was
home
coughing a lot
a little
too.
bit, but we're like, we'll get home, we'll take a nap or take our load off, just unpack and whatever. And then you're like, oh, I don't want to. He just went downhill. As soon as we got home, went downhill,
Yeah.
and it's been there until now. And now he's better.
Well, I mean, I'm like
we
I
might
said,
not
that
even
was
have done the show. We were not. As
I was
of yesterday,
considering not.
We were like, probably we're not doing the show
because
tomorrow.
of my coughing. Mm-hmm. I mean, because I hate coughing
The
into a
antibiotics
microphone.
have been kicking in. Thank you,
Oh,
Loretta.
yeah.
Thank you, Rocky Point.
And all that stuff,
The
so-
beer is helping. The cough syrup's
well, the
helping.
beer doesn't really help. The beer makes me cough more, and
'Cause you're
talking makes me cough
talking,
more.
But see,
yeah.
that's you don't drink
So-
beer unless I'm here. So, and when you're here, you're talking.
I actually got out-
with me. So, and you cough with
'cause I
me.
I couldn't
I
stand.
want to cough now.
I couldn't stand just being in the house cooped up one more day. So I
There's
actually
no
got out
way you
there.
would be able to stay home all by yourself and not
Oh
do anything.
shit, no! I got out there this morning and I went out and mowed the front and backyard.
It looks great, by the way.
Well, it looked like shit because I hadn't done it in a while.
I know.
Because I've been sick.
Yeah, it
So-
happens. And guess what? You guys are probably asking, well,
Oh.
Rachel, you're not sick.
You wanted to talk about the hotel real quick.
I just said I'm not sick because I didn't get it. I said
She didn't get what do you call it?
it's bacterial pneumonia. I don't
yeah.
know. I wasn't wherever you were where you got it.
I don't know.
It wasn't where I was.
And she didn't get it. Not everybody
didn't.
gets it either.
Right.
It's like it's. I've
yeah.
never had it, but I'm susceptible to bronchitis,
And
which
so
I
am
get once a year.
Well, no, we're not
so
susceptible to it, but you are out in the elements
I get it once a year.
and you get agitated with all your whatever
Yeah, I do.
pollen and
But
stuff you're doing.
You
But
wanted
yeah,
to
I
talk
get it.
about the hotel real quick.
Yeah, I just want to touch base because we kind of went there. Yeah, if you watch our beer perspectives, you will see how beautiful our room was. Not.
It wasn't. Yeah,
And
it was.
If you
It
go
wasn't a
look at the
nightmare, but it was.
video-
It was. Yeah, go watch the video on
The
that.
actual video,
'cause-
it's a 20-minute long video. It's kind of a video story.
Yeah.
But it takes you in our whole journey, and you'll see the lake, you'll see the beer place, you'll see us, and then you'll see
the hotel.
The hotel, and you'll be like, oh my god! Oh, and you'll see the pool.
That was the
most
bummer part of it.
disgusting. Like it was broken. Everything was broken. Like
It was
it just
the
cracked
chairs
and
were.
stuff, and
I wouldn't have even sat in any of the
the-
chairs. I looked at it and went, ew.
Like there was a bird on one, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, there's a bird, and I'm like, oh,
No, but all the
it's
chairs, all their
disgusting.
pool chairs were stained.
Stained, like they would break
And-
if you tried to sit in them.
I mean, you look out the door at the pool and it's like
Right.
beautiful. It's
From
like
a distance, it
blue.
was big. It's got potential.
Yeah.
It was built back in the 60s, 70s.
It had an 8-foot deep end.
It
I
was
think.
a big. They don't
But-
even do deep ends like that anymore.
Well,
like
I
it's
know.
An
So
old
this
fucking pool.
This is the reason that they need to redo
Right.
this whole place because the cool
know-
decking was
Oh,
broken
it's all
around the
broken.
edge of the.
you could
the
see
pool.
the levels
It's
of just
jagged.
rebarb
If
or whatever it was.
kids-
It was disgusting.
There wasn't bar sticking out
whatever
at all.
the edges of the
The-
concrete, you could see
It
where
was the lip on the pool,
you could see the levels of.
was
I don't
in
know.
this one
It was
area. It was just
disgusting.
broken off.
Right, and then there was
And
moldy algae around.
There's some algae in the corners. They
because
had
the
painted
plaster
it.
had come off.
Yeah,
So
they painted it
at some
So-
point they did drain the pool
and painted
to paint it pretty blue,
Yeah.
you know, and then that faded.
filled it
and
back
then
up.
The plaster
I mean,
started coming
instead
off.
of fixing it right, let's just paint it.
And you know when
And,
algae actually sits in plaster, it soaks in. So
Right.
in like the corners where there were cracks by the stairs or something, you could see dark. Like,
all right, so we're gonna have to
green
go
stuff.
here in a sec.
It was
but
ucky, guys. They need to
Yeah.
fix it. Mark did an actual review.
I did, and
They sent him a survey. He let
oh
him
no,
have it.
I've left one with
I know you did.
Booking.com because that's
Right.
where I booked through, and then I left one
Oh, you did
with
too?
with the hotel manager
Get 'em, babe.
person.
Get him.
Oh, I do this all the time. But they contacted me back saying they're going to look in because in
gonna
our
look
in our
into it.
room the flooring that they had laid is like kind of what we had in the house here and it's like
Although it's
pretty
vinyl, it looks pretty.
vinyl plank
Yeah.
and
Fresh coat of paint on the walls. No pictures. Very stark.
that was nice up into the bathroom and they left this
Ugly
disgusting skanky carpet
Nasty.
in the bathroom area. The where the toilet and stuff was tiled.
That was tiled.
But they left this crappy carpet that was stained.
from the 70s. It was
and
just
I'm like
awful.
going, why the hell
That's
did they
gross.
not
Look, I'm
just
wincing,
finish
making
that all the
ugly
way?
beer face thinking
Yeah.
of it.
But I'm just saying,
And,
why didn't they just finish it all the way in? I don't
right.
get it.
And the door
But-
for the bathroom that went into that part was obviously in a flood because the bottom of the door, the paint was
Oh, I
off,
didn't
and it was
notice that,
kind of
yeah.
it was kind
Yeah.
of fluffy, like when wood gets a little
Yeah.
big. Yeah, the bottom of the door has been
The door looked like it had been, our front door looked like it had
through
been
crap.
pried open a couple times, maybe.
Yeah, and someone had punched the wall. There was
punched the
something in the wall.
And then,
What else was wrong?
and then
with
also
it?
there
Ooh,
was
candy behind
there
the
was
chair. Dirty candy too.
left behind the chair.
A couple of gummy somethings that had dirt on them, so
real
they've been there
fun.
for a while. So we critiqued all that.
We did, and I laid into them. It's
However.
like the thing is,
We had a good time regardless
We
because the
did have
bed
a good-
felt good. The
No, but
sheets
they-
felt good.
okay.
And we slept well. So.
I'm going to end it on this, but they have a very nice bar lounge.
Oh yeah, go look at that.
Eating
that was fun.
area, free breakfast. The breakfast was
The
awesome.
lounge, they usually have they had beer on draft. Like
they
it
did.
was really catered and the food
It was
good.
nice,
It was
yeah.
neat.
Yeah, that was
That's where
fun.
they put their money in, not
It's
the
like, fix the
places
rest of
from
the damn
hell.
place. Make the pool area good.
Oh, that
you
was
know,
horrible.
And then start redoing the rooms
it's
because
got
they all need
so
to be
much
done.
potential. It's such a big pool, big areas. Just
Big place. So
put some umbrellas up, get new furniture,
Right.
plant some whatever, or get rid of what. Just make it pretty
now just redo.
and get new furniture.
Gut
I don't
it.
want furniture from 1980.
Gut
Those are
the
big
hell out of
gold-
it.
Big gold crap.
You see what I'm doing?
Get rid of it. Oh,
This
wipe
means-
on, wipe off.
This means bye.
Karate
Okay,
Kid.
everybody, have a good night,
Oh yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
God
Go
bless
watch all
you.
of our other stuff. I love you.
and we'll see you next week. I'm
and
glad
for
I made it
happy
through.
hours.
I'm sorry for the coughing.
Oh, you did
That's how it
good,
goes.
hon.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.